So picture this, you've been paying a service provider for a number of years, and they've been great, and they've really helped you manage your practice. They've taken your monthly payment out as usual, and in the next few days, they actually lock you out of your practice management system, apparently for non-payment. And you learn that you've made multiple payments in the past, but there was 2 payments over 2 or 3 months ago that they did not collect due to some sort of technological error on their side. And they refused to give you access back to the system until these payments were made. This is what happened to me last week with my practice management system. It really brought home the reality that we are living in a world where we are ceding control to these third-party softwares that could wreck your practice if given the opportunity. And the fact of the matter is that this is an untenable situation, especially if you're a law firm and especially when you have private data. And while I've been such a big promoter of digital platforms and using digital cloud source tools, this event has really opened my eyes to the fact that the convenience that these cloud service providers provide creates a really fundamental vulnerability in my practice, which needs to be addressed immediately. Let me do this by way of analogy. Okay, so prior to the information age, law firms would be putting all of their folders and files into filing cabinets, right, in boxes. They wouldn't dream of handing control of their filing cabinets and their boxes to a third party. We wouldn't say to them that, let the third party control everything about these files and control when and where I can access them. Now, obviously, physical files mean physical control, right? It's inconvenient, but you've got ownership. Obviously, with the rise of the internet and the rise of cloud services, it's given us so many benefits: convenience, collaboration, reduced IT. I no longer have to be doing everything myself. The benefit of cloud services is convenience. But how many of us have actually thought about what we're giving up in this exchange for convenience? Have we become tenants in our own practices? Now, this is not just one bad apple in the services industry perspective. It's really a business model. These companies are treating professional dependency as a feature, not a bug. It's kind of like drug dealers, right? They will do everything they can to get you hooked on the drug because they know that trying to leave becomes a pain. And case in point of this is Dye & Durham, right? Their playbook is to acquire companies, legal tech companies that lawyers depend on, and then increase the fee substantially. This is the idea of the captive market, right? That where our ability to conduct business is conditional on their business decisions. And there may be a time in the future where their shareholder interest to increase profit is going to be directly impact our ability to continue our practices. And this realization has really fueled the reality that we've got to make sure that we have an alternative. And for me, that's where no-code solutions come in, where there's technologies out there that can replicate core functionalities of these services while also giving complete data ownership. This might sound really complicated, but what I want to do, I show you over a course of a few YouTube videos, I think weekly, is show you how to replicate the core functionality of these systems inside a no-code piece of software. And so if you want to join me on this journey, subscribe to the YouTube channel to let you know when the videos are coming out, and then we can take from there. Okay, we'll chat soon. Cheers.